Hey, could you guys hear me? So I'm trying to figure out how to use StreamYard because I have no idea, and I'm really not the most technologically smart guy in the world. So I'm trying to see. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't even know where to see if you're telling me. Could you comment or thumbs up or something? I don't even know if that's an option, but how the hell do I tell if you guys can hear me? Son of a bee. Oh, there we go. You should be able to comment now. Like this way, you mean? Vito? Why do I want to do it horizontally? What do you mean while I don't know what you mean. What do you mean while it's going already? This way? This way or the other way? I'm such an idiot. I just can't get this stuff. So I'm going to be going to contact in the desert in May. So I figure I'll give myself a few months to kind of figure out what the hell I'm doing by then. All right. So it's good now like this. Wait, how the hell do I hang on? Let me hit a couple buttons and see what they do. Son of a bitch. This is a real pain in the ass. I don't know why there's music playing. But you can't change it. So you have to do it before you get on. Yeah, I'm on my phone. So what should I do next time? Also, I want to see if this mic is working. Let me know when you can hear me, like better or worse. Could you hear me the same now? Or could you hear me better now? Like, am I louder when this is near me? I just don't know if it's working, but it should be. Yeah, I'll spend time going through all the settings and stuff. I mainly just wanted to see if the live stream would go through, which it has. So that's good. Yeah, I'll clip it to my shirt. I'm just fucking around right now. But it was working, like you can hear it. Like you can hear it better when I talk into it. How's everybody's weekend going? Anything exciting going on? So I use Zoom for doing my podcast interviews. So I bought this wireless mic thing with the receiver that plugs in the phone. And I just realized today it doesn't work with Zoom because Zoom can't, when you plug the receiver in, Zoom thinks it's both audio and video. So the video option doesn't work. So I'm trying to figure that out. Or maybe I should just use this for doing my podcasts. Yeah, I'll have to start using I've been using Zoom. I know StreamYard's a better option. Zoom is really simple. So I'll have to spend time learning how to use StreamYard. But I better get with the times. If you can do it, Vito, I should be able to do it. I think we're both at the same dumb wavelength. I wish I could hear people. I don't know how you do that. All right, show comments on stage. There we go. This is pretty cool. It's better than Zoom. Thanks for watching, guys. You're watching an idiot at work here. I am just not good with, I can text, I can watch YouTube, I can post on social media. That's about as far as my skills go in this realm. If you guys have any tips for using this, feel free to comment. You can invite guests. All right. Vito, you still there? So if I was using this to record, it'll just record to my phone, or does it record to a cloud somewhere? So you know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about Major General McCasland for days. There has been no updates on his case. I don't know if everybody knows this, but there was he had a 54-minute window to disappear from when he last saw his wife. His wife left on an appointment. 54 minutes later, he was never seen again, which I think is kind of bizarre. So there was a woman, her first name was Reza. She was a scientist who General McCasland's program funded her work. They knew each other, they worked together. He funded her aerospace research. She was a scientist developing alloys for spacecraft and rockets and stuff like that. And he funded her department. A year before his disappearance in 2025, she was on a hike with two friends. One went to move the car or something. She was hiking with another friend. She was about 30 yards behind. He looked back. Hey, you okay? Whatever he said. She said, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm coming. Couple seconds went by. He turned around again, vanished, never to be seen again. So for both of them to disappear and within a year from each other, again, he disappeared with 54 minutes. He had 54 minutes to vanish from the face of the earth. Reza had about 10 seconds or a minute or however long, a few minutes, whatever it was, to disappear from the face of the earth. Neither one of them ever seen again within a year of each other. I'm not a huge believer in coincidences, but this would be one hell of a coincidence. I'm going to make a follow-up video maybe tomorrow about it. And linking the cases. I made a YouTube video. It's on the channel if you want to watch it. It was pretty good. But I didn't really go into Reza when I did that one. So I'm definitely going to do that this time and really lay it out in a more clear manner. So we'll see if I have time to do that. I'm going to be busy. I'm going on vacation, going to the Dominican Republic this week. So I need to finish up all my work that I have to do, pack, and just kind of get ready to go. So I might be quiet for a few days. I'm sure I'll be on because I'm addicted to this stuff. I can't stay off completely, but I'm going to do my best not to be on my phone as much. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if the comments are working. Will somebody just leave a comment, hit a period or whatever, just so I know it's still working? Because it says can't post comments to some destinations. I don't know what the hell that even means. Yeah, nothing. Either you guys are being dicks and not leaving a period or something, or my comments aren't working. I don't know which one it is. Anybody still there? Was literally just going to bed. And then I started messing with this. This was definitely a mistake. Like, I didn't even look at the app before I got on here. I just kind of picked it up and connected the accounts. So I should be live right now on both YouTube and X. So hopefully I am. I'm really trying to grow the YouTube channel. So if you follow me on X, I can't tell you how much I would appreciate it if you go to UAP Reporting Center on YouTube, which you might be watching there now. Just hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to be more consistent with it. I'm trying to get better at it. Hence, here I am on this stupid app because Zoom kind of is just not cutting it. So we'll see. But I'd really appreciate, just go on, hit subscribe. Maybe my video will pop up once in a while. Maybe you'll see it like a couple months from now and be like, wow, that guy got a lot better. I saw him on this live one time and he was a half an idiot. Hopefully that's the case. But I wish somebody would leave a comment just so I could see if this is working or not. Let me see if I can. Did that work? Yeah, my comment worked. So I'm going to be posting. I did an interview with the one and only James Fox the other day. It's almost ready to get uploaded. It was a really, really good interview. I happened to be lucky enough to interview him where he was on his way to do the podcast. He literally was getting messages from his partner in Brazil. There are a minimum of 2 new witnesses who literally saw the craft come down in Varginha, Brazil. They're finally coming forward. From what James told me, they're most likely legit and trustworthy and credible people. So that should be uploaded hopefully tomorrow. So make sure you go and watch that interview. It was a really good, it's probably the best interview that I've done yet. So I'd appreciate it if you guys watched it. I know James would as well. I wish somebody would leave a goddamn comment. Bastards. Can't post comments to some destinations. I don't know what that means. I can't believe there's 75 people. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Teleprompter. I'm just hitting buttons and seeing what they do. I'll get better at this, so bear with me. Once I figure out how to use it, I'll be okay with it, I think. Just might take a little time because, like I said before, I am like not at all a tech person. I'm just not good at it. I can watch YouTube. I can make a phone call. I could text message. I can check my email. I can use Zoom because it's like the simplest app in the world. But, you know, anything beyond that, I struggle with. And I'm just so busy that I don't have a lot of time to really dive into stuff. So for my regular work, I do a lot of traveling. I'm literally in hotels 3 to 4 nights a week. I'm a district sales manager, so I have a territory of like 13 states. So I'm in hotels, like I said, 3 to 4 nights a week. I'm going to visit my dealers and stuff like that. So, you know, besides that, I have the UAP reporting center to run. Thank God my career affords me a ton of free time to kind of manage that. So I'm very lucky. I'm not sitting in a cubicle or an office 24 hours a day. I have a lot of freedom. So I'm definitely lucky in that regard. But I have that. I have my family. I have a wife and kids. I have a dog who's an Australian Shepherd, and he's a real pain in the ass. He always wants to be walking or running or playing, and I just don't have a lot of time to dedicate to making videos like I would like to. So I'm trying to get better at that and dedicate more time to it. So I appreciate if you liked, subscribed. You know, I can't tell you, it actually does give you a lot of incentive to continue and keep going, to dedicate the time to doing this. Because I tell you what, if you're dedicating all your time and you don't see anybody watching or liking or subscribing, it gets like, you know, you lose your spirit a little bit. So anybody that's watching, like there's 83 of you guys watching right now. That's awesome. Like I just popped on here. I didn't even know I was coming on here until I hit the record button. So for 83 people to be on here, it's pretty awesome, and I appreciate it. But I wish somebody would leave a comment so I would know if the comments work. I know Vito was commenting. I don't know if it stopped working or if just nobody's commenting. Nobody's commenting, that's fine. I just don't know if it's working or not. But why do I see comments on the screen? What the fuck? Hey, I see a comment. Thank you, SNX Radio. So if you just joined us, SNX Radio, this is my first time using this. I literally just downloaded it and figured out how to link the accounts. And I'm just trying to see how to work it. So I was telling, please comment so I know if the comments are working, which is awesome. And I should probably clip this to my shirt, like Vito said. But I have a sweatshirt on. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So hopefully you can hear me. Hi, Coley. I'm Joe. It's nice to meet you. I'm Joe. I run UAP Reporting Center. As I'm sure you can tell, you can follow us on YouTube, Twitter X, TikTok, Instagram, and I think that's it. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching and commenting. That's pretty cool. I'm literally just playing with the buttons here and looking at the format. Awesome. I'll follow you back. If I don't already, I might already. I don't know. But if I don't, I'll give you a follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. So there's a banner on the bottom of my screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says, this is an example of a banner. Click on banner to show it on screen. But how do I change what it says on it? Like, I don't want the banner to say this is an example of a banner. I appreciate it. Thank you, Coley. Also, please, if you would do me a huge favor, everybody who's watching, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm working really hard to grow that, which is the whole reason I'm making this idiotic live stream right now. I almost look like a complete ass, but I'm doing it so I can get better at doing YouTube. So I would really appreciate it. Just go to UAP Reporting Center on YouTube. If you're watching this on X, just click subscribe. I'd be really, really appreciative of that. I started UAP Reporting Center. I've been into UFOs my entire life. I remember as a little kid, all my friends would be getting books on sports. And while I love sports, I played sports my whole life. Anytime we went to a library at school or our town library, ever since I could remember, I would go to the unusual section or whatever you want to call it. I'd be looking for books on the Bermuda Triangle, aliens, Bigfoot, cryptids, whatever I could get my hands on. And that's as early as I could remember, maybe kindergarten, first grade. So the love of this stuff has always been with me, and that continued throughout my whole life. Not as dedicated as I am now, but I always loved it. And then I became a teenager. I started listening to Coast with Art Bell, who's the greatest to ever do it and pretty much my idol. Art Bell is the man. If you're new to this subject, you don't know Art Bell, go to Spotify or YouTube and just look up Art Bell's old Coast to Coast or Midnight in the Desert shows, and you'll see why he's the greatest of all time. So I listened to that and just been interested through the years. So a few years ago, and in 2023, it was right in the beginning of when all the drone stuff was going on. I'm like, I've been following this my whole life. I'm going to get involved. Never in a million years did I think it would take off like it did, which I'm super appreciative of. I think on Twitter, we're just at about close to 50,000 followers. We reach millions of people every month. I don't just try to post garbage like a lot of accounts do. If I know something is probably not true, I'll kind of put that in the post. I don't pass off nonsense as being fake. I try to be objective and at least have a little bit of integrity and honor. What I learned most through the years is the only thing I'm sure about on this subject is that I'm not sure of anything. And people who kind of say they have all the answers, I kind of tend to listen to them the least. I think certain people do know certain things, but I don't think anybody has all the answers. Yes, Cole, the Art Bell was just, I miss him so much. I couldn't imagine what his shows would be like if he was around today. God, I'd be glued to the radio. I still fall asleep a lot of nights with an earbud in my ear, laying in bed and listening to his old open lines shows. And there's just been never been another show like it. Hey, we're up to 92 people, which I appreciate. I've been on here for 24 minutes. People that are just joining, this is my first time using this, so bear with me. I literally just downloaded it and connected the accounts. I'm just trying to kind of figure out how to use it. And all you guys jumped on, so here I am. There's almost 100 people on here, which is freaking awesome. I can't even believe it. I should have started doing this a long time ago. Where's everybody from? Leave it in the comments. Are you from America, a different country? I'm in Pennsylvania. But we're actually looking to move to Arizona in the next 12 months or so. Like, it's definitely going to happen. We need more of IR. What does that mean, Coley? We need more of IR. Or it, did you mean maybe? Ah, okay. Yep, I got it. So anyway, so I started UAP Reporting Center in like 2023 when all the drone stuff was happening. I literally drove to New Jersey to investigate. I am a MUFON. I did their field investigator manual and studied and all that. So I'm a little, I kind of know what to look for. And when I went to New Jersey, I was kind of expecting to see like misidentified airplanes, stuff like that. So while I absolutely believe the phenomena is real, kind of just by nature, I'm a grounded sort of person. So I tend to try to discount all the plausible explanations first before jumping to something paranormal or, something's an anomaly or whatever. But, what I saw there, I've seen planes my whole life in the sky. These things were not airplanes. Some of them resembled airplanes. Yeah, but they weren't. I mean, it's just I'm not going to get into it in detail. You can go back on my Twitter and kind of see what I posted at the time. But it was definitely an anomalous event for sure. It seemed to me to be more of a scouting mission than anything else. So whatever these drones were, they were above multiple military bases in England, other places in Europe, multiple military bases in the United States, and not just military bases. They were over dams, um, all kinds of a very serious infrastructure. If that's not a scouting mission, I mean, I don't know what it would be because that's certainly what I thought. And when I went there, I have a contact that works at Picatinny Arsenal, and he doesn't take out the garbage. He's pretty high ranking person at the military base Picatinny Arsenal in New Jersey, which ended up being one of the epicenters of the drone phenomena in 2023. And he told me right from his mouth to my ears, they tried everything they had outside of live rounds to bring one of these things down, and nothing they tried worked. I also heard the same thing from a member of the state police, the New Jersey State Police, who told me basically the same thing. So whatever it was anomalous for sure. How is my audio quality? Is it like skipping? Is it jumbled? Like, is the audio pretty clear? Somebody just give me a yeah in the comments or whatever. I don't know if you can do thumbs up. Is that not a thing on here? Do like thumbs up or hearts? I don't even know if that's a thing or not, but I better hit some of these buttons and see what they do. Private chat, teleprompter, destinations and title. I don't know what that means. Let's click that. Live stream public. All right, so I should be on. Your comments might be off on X. How do I fix that on X? Is that just a Twitter thing? Do they not allow comments? Like, I want comments to be on X. Chat platform support. Maybe you just can't comment. So like even on the live, you can't comment right now on the X. I'm in Pennsylvania. What does that mean, producer? So could you mine? I can. So could you comment? All right, like could you leave a comment under my live? Because you are right now, right? I'm so confused. I don't even know what X Studio is. Could I do that on StreamYard or do I have to go and do that on X? Oh, you're on YouTube. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you checking me out on YouTube. Hey, guys, anybody watching, I would very much appreciate and subscribe on YouTube. I'm mostly on X. I am trying to build a YouTube, hence why I'm on here looking like an idiot. I'm trying to figure out how to use StreamYard. So that's kind of what I'm doing on here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of hitting buttons and seeing what does what. Yeah, send me a link, Coley. I'd really appreciate that. And what do I do with the link? The link that'll allow me to. I'm just confused right now on what is going on. I don't know why you can't comment on X. Let me do this. Let me click on X real quick. I'm so confused. Hey, we're up to 109 people. Thanks, everybody. I'm Joe. I run UAP Reporting Center, mainly on X, but we're also on. I'm trying to build the YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, UAP Reporting Center. So it will give you the option of letting people comment. Only subscribers comment or comments off. I have to go to X to do that, or could I do that from StreamYard? Or are you talking about YouTube? Thanks for kind of hanging out, guys. I'll get better at this, I promise. Like I said, I was telling them before, I literally just downloaded the app, figured out how to connect X and YouTube, and hit go live. I didn't think anybody was going to be on here. I figured I'd just come on for 2 seconds and see if it worked. But as soon as I came on, there was like 50 people, and now we're up to 115, which is awesome. So now I'm just kind of on here rambling. So this is my office. It's a mess right now. I've been working down here all day. This is where all the action happens of UA, is where I do all my research, my interviews, anything related to UAP Reporting Center kind of gets done here. All right, Coley, what are we talking about? We'll give you the option of letting people comment or only subscribers comment or comments off. From there, you go under producer. That's on YouTube or X? We're talking YouTube. Okay, on X. Okay, on X. From there, go under producer tab. So, okay, so where's the first place? So I go to my X profile, and what do I hit on my X profile to then go and do what you're saying? No link came up. That would be awesome, though. Could you try sending it again? A link would be great. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to try to. 1 second. I'm just going to go on X real quick and see if I can do this. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Hey, Paranormal Experience, what's up? Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. This is my first time doing this. I literally just downloaded the StreamYard app and I'm on here trying to figure out how to make it work. Apparently on X, nobody can comment. So I'm trying to figure that out. If you're watching on YouTube, I really hope you guys will subscribe. So my main account is Twitter. That's where my main following is. I have almost like 50,000 followers on Twitter. We reach millions of people every month. Trying to build up the YouTube, which is hence why I'm on this app. And sorry if I sound a little funny. I think I might be getting a cold. But so I'm trying to build the YouTube up and trying to learn how to do this. So if you would subscribe to the YouTube, I would be eternally grateful if you would do that. Cool. So I went on X to try to fix the comments, and I didn't see anywhere where it said producer. However, when I just clicked on chat platform support, and on X it says read checkmark post X. I don't know what that means, but like on YouTube, it's post and read are checked. On Twitter, it's just read that's checked. Post, there's an X. Again, I don't know what that means, but I'll tell you. I left you the link under your video in the comments. And on YouTube, okay. On YouTube or on Twitter? On YouTube, you're talking. Hey, we're up to 117 people. Hey, everybody, I'm Joe, UAP Reporting Center. Let me know, are you watching on X or are you watching on YouTube? Just leave a little comment and a little YouTube or X icon will appear next to it. If you're on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a interview with James Fox in the next day or so. I just posted an absolutely fascinating interview with Walter Bosley. We went through a whole bunch of subjects from Roswell to ancient civilizations to what happened to Napoleon the night he spent alone inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. What he said that was kind of bizarre when he came out in the morning. Somebody asked him, like, what happened in there? And Napoleon said, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. And then he never spoke about it again for the rest of his life, as far as we know. So, I mean, he went into a lot more detail. It's the interview I just posted a few days ago with Walter Bosley. He's a former agent for the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. If you're familiar with Richard Doty, it's the same organization that Doty worked for. But the interview was just fantastic on Walter's part. On my part, it wasn't. My audio was not great. I was testing a new microphone, which really was not good. Hence why I'm using this microphone now. If I would just clip it on my shirt, it'd be better, but I like to be difficult. But yeah, watch that video, hit subscribe, watch the video with Walter Bosley. It was fascinating. And like I said, I just did an interview with James Fox, the filmmaker. That'll be posted hopefully tomorrow or Sunday. But there are some new revelations in that interview that you're going to want to hear. If you're at all interested in the Varginha case, there are new witnesses that literally the first time they were spoken about was on my podcast. So that'll probably be posted tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. But you got to subscribe to do that. There's going to be a whole lot of new videos posted. So I'm going to be at Contact in the Desert covering it like as a media person. And if you're not going to Contact in the Desert, I'm going to bring you as much behind the scenes stuff as I can possibly bring you. I'm going to be working really hard to do that. So you have to subscribe to the channel so you see it. I'm going to be posting videos. I'm going to be going live, just interviewing all the guests, interviewing the speakers, walking around, interviewing people who are there. It's going to be an awesome time. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Yeah, James Fox is awesome for sure. I actually went to his event that he had in January at the National Press Club, where he brought all the witnesses from Brazil over here to testify, and It was a phenomenal event. I met him briefly there, but having him on the show the other day, he is just the most passionate, enthusiastic guy. One of the most incredible guys I've ever met. And I'm not just blowing smoke. The guy's attitude is just unendingly positive. He's really inspiring, to be honest. Does my audio sound good? Or is it like jumbled or lagging? Is the audio kind of keeping up with the video? Thank you. Yeah, the interview went really well. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube so you don't miss the interview. It'll probably be posted tomorrow, but if not, on Sunday. But it really, really went well. What are we up to? 100. Oh God, I'm losing my voice. I hope I'm not getting sick. Like I said, I'm going on vacation on Thursday, so I cannot get sick. God, I can't believe it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here already. I was literally going to bed. I was just about to brush my teeth and get changed to go to bed when I started fooling with this, and I just got it, signed up for the free trial, figured out how to connect it to my X and my YouTube. Well, I said, let me go live and just kind of see if it works. And now here I am, almost an hour later, talking to 130 people. So that's fucking awesome that you guys are here. I appreciate it. Again, I'm Joe, UAP Reporting Center on X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm most active on Twitter, X. That's my main hub. So follow UAP Reporting Center on X. Follow UAP Reporting Center on YouTube. I have a podcast that I do on YouTube called Beyond Top Secret. It's on this channel, the UAP Reporting Center channel, but that's the name of the podcast I do. Yeah, I'm just learning. So Paranormal Experience, I usually use Zoom to do all my interviews and stuff. But I just bought this wireless mic where you plug like the receiver into the phone, and it's not compatible with Zoom because Zoom sucks. So I had to find another option. So I'm Googling, and it said StreamYard is the easiest to use. And it seems like it's pretty easy. I don't know about recording. I'll have to figure it out, like to record interviews using this, but going live, it's awesome. I will absolutely be using this at Contact in the Desert. Leave comments on the YouTube and tell me why you don't like Stream, like what your issues are with StreamYard. Oh, thanks, man. Paranormal Experience. What's your name? Well, leave your name, your first name in the comments. I'm Joe. I appreciate you being here. We're up to 135 people. I cannot believe that. That's fucking awesome. Thank you, every one of you, for being here. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I was just going to bed. Literally was getting my pajamas on, brushing my teeth. And here we are with 130 people having a conversation and hear me ramble. So I've been looking into all day the General McCaslin disappearance, if you guys are familiar with that. Absolutely bizarre case. Hi, Lisa. It's good to meet you. So he's been gone for a few weeks now, Major General McCaslin. There was a scientist named Reza that disappeared in 2025. She was an aerospace scientist, and her work of record anyway was developing some kind of new alloys for the space, for aerospace, for rockets, stuff like that. And so so let me stress this part. So her work, she got her funding by the very department that Major General McCaslin led. Her and the general knew each other. They worked together. Her funding was designated by Major General McCaslin. So Reza, last year in 2025, she was on a hike with two friends. They were on a trail in, I believe, the Angeles National Forest. She was maybe 30 feet behind her hiking friend. Person looked back. Hey, you okay? She said, oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm coming. She said, everything's good. Couple seconds went by, a minute maybe. Turned around again, gone. Never to be seen again to this day. Not a ounce, a whiff, nothing of her has ever been found. That was less than a year ago. Now, Major General McCaslin is gone. He had 54 minutes to disappear. From the time his wife saw him to the time he left to go to, from the time she last saw him, she went to an appointment, got back 54 minutes later. He has never been seen again. Left behind everything. The only thing he took with him that we know of were his wallet and his revolver. I don't know what that. I don't know if that says he was going on the run. If it meant he did something bad, I don't know. I really don't know. But it deserves a lot more attention than it's getting. And I'm going to post an update video probably on Sunday about it, if not tomorrow. With some new information that I was told. I can't vouch if it's 100% true. But I did verify it enough to kind of put it out there and put my name on it. But I'm not going to say it's 100% vetted because it's not. But I have enough to where I there's a good possibility that it's accurate information. And I think the public should hear it. What's May 7th? So we have Lisa and Coley. Guys, there's 139 of you. So everybody leave their name in the comments. Let's get to know each other and chit chat here. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. If you're on X, hit the follow button on X. I'm Joe with UAP Reporting Center. And I want to thank you guys for being here. For those who just joined us, I literally just downloaded this StreamYard or came on StreamYard trying to figure out how to use it. I was going to bed and just start fooling with it. And here we are almost an hour later and 138 people later. So it's cool to be talking to you guys. Oh, your birthday. My birthday is July 4th. So we're not too far apart, Lisa. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. The 5770. Me neither, Coley. How's my audio? Is my audio okay? Just hit a yes or a thumbs up or something in the comments. Does my audio sound good? Like, is it clear? Because I'm using one of those wireless apps, or not apps, those wireless mics where you plug the receiver into the phone and you talking to the mic. And I don't know, it's good. Thank you. Thanks, Lisa. I wish I used it when I did the James Fox interview, but the stupid thing will not work with Zoom, which is the whole reason that I'm on here, because I need to upgrade my audio quality. But Zoom is stupid, and you cannot use like something that plugs into the receiver on your phone because Zoom like doesn't recognize it or whatever. But so I have to find an alternative method of doing my show. So here we are on StreamYard. I think it's going good so far. If I can come on here and ramble all the time to you guys, I appreciate it. That black and white picture behind me, I got that at Kecksburg. If you're familiar with the Kecksburg, Pennsylvania UFO sighting, I went there. I interviewed some witnesses, some older residents that live in the town, and I bought that picture while I was there. Picture is supposed to be Wright-Patterson Air Force Base with the Kecksburg UFO kind of in the middle of it. It's a pretty cool picture. Where are we at? We're at 141 people. Share this. You think we can get to 150 people? I don't even know if you could share it. Is that a thing, sharing it? If you could share, let's see if we can get to 150 people. Oh, what is this thing? Delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user and delete. We don't want to do that. Star comment. I don't even know what I hit that made that come up. Tall, wide, small, medium, big, regular. So I don't know if you guys can see a banner on the bottom left in blue. This is an example of a banner. Click on banner to show it on screen. Could you guys see that banner? Ah, thank you, Coley. I appreciate that. I don't know how to type in the banner to make it actually say something. Layout, private chat, layout. What does layout do? Oh, it's like if you have other people on here. Oh, and that's if like you want to play a video. Oh my God, there's so much I have to learn on here. That's pretty cool. How the fuck did I do it so I can get out of it? Layout. There we go. Getting a sore throat. I hope it's just from talking and I'm not getting sick. I don't know, Vito, you still here or did you leave, Vito? If you're still here, I'll drop your channel and give you a plug. Vito's an awesome guy. He's a firefighter in New Jersey. If you're still here, Vito, let me know. My fellow paisan. I'm Italian if you couldn't tell by my nose. You can share screen with video everywhere. Everyone can. What does that mean? You can share screen with video. What do you mean? Sorry, I'm like not tech smart like in the least, as I'm sure you can tell. Hey, we're at 145 people. We're getting up there. Freaking awesome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I beg you. We're trying to grow the YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Next time I'm on here and it's not so late, I'll invite some of you guys on to chit chat. I'm going to be getting off here in a few minutes though, because I got to go to bed. I'm exhausted. But that'd be cool. Next time I'm on, come back on and I'll bring you guys on if you want, and we can talk some aliens or whatever. I wrote a book actually, and if anybody's ever knows anything about the book process, the absolute hardest part is finding an agent, which I did. So that's like the biggest hurdle. It's harder to get an agent than it is to actually get the book published. So I just signed with an agent. I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully we can find a publisher. And the book is kind of about like disclosure in the modern world. It traces the history of the cover up, but then it also like puts that against how the world has changed, how the cover up functions today. And then it highlights the people like us, like you, like me, everybody on UFO Twitter and YouTube and fighting the fight for disclosure. So that's kind of what the book is about. Hopefully you'll see it on a shelf near you eventually, because it'd be really cool to be a published author. It's a dream for a long, long time. What does this button do? Join people together. Oh, show comments. Oh, it's so much easier to look at comments. I could actually scroll now. This is wild. This is so much better than Zoom. I can't believe I've been using Zoom all this time. Hey, we're at 150. 150 people, guys. Thanks for watching. This is freaking awesome. Like I said, I just kind of start playing. I just downloaded this app. I was literally about to brush my teeth and get changed to go to bed. I needed an alternative to do my show other than Zoom. So I'm like, oh, let me check this StreamYard out. I'm the least tech person on earth. So I downloaded, or not downloaded, I went on the website, figured out how to connect my YouTube, how to connect my Twitter. And then like it showed up like stream or go live or something. So I tried it, connected it, went live. I literally planned on being on here for 30 seconds just to see if it worked. But I came on here and all of a sudden people started popping up that people were watching. And now we're almost just about an hour in, and I can't believe this is awesome. Like I can't even express to you how cool this is. I can't believe I've like missed out on this for as long as I've been doing this. It's cool talking everybody. Like I met Lisa already, I met Coley, Vito is on here. Like that's 3 people in my first hour on here. This is how you build a community. I could like sense it already, which is pretty cool. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Coley. Thank you very much, Lisa. Lisa, leave a comment under my YouTube channel. I'm sure, I don't know if all these comments will be under there, but if not, leave a comment on the actual video so I can follow you back. You're good people. And we're at 151. I'm Joe with UAP Reporting Center. I'm on all the socials, but X is my main one. But I'm trying to build up the YouTube. I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. I just interviewed James Fox the other day. That'll be dropping maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I just posted an interview with a fascinating character, Walter Bosley, former Air Force Office of Special Investigations agent. That was an absolute killer interview. The guy is just like enticing. He like pulls you in. He's like just a master storyteller and a super interesting guy. So it's on the YouTube channel. It's Walter Bosley. It should be, I think it's the last video I posted. Check that out. It's worth watching. Like my audio sucks in it. But listen to him because he's absolutely one of the most fascinating people I've ever talked to. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go to bed. My throat hurts. I'm exhausted. I wish I did this earlier so we could have talked because this is super cool. I'm going to be doing this like a lot more often. Now that I know how cool this is, I'm going to figure out how to work the app and I'll be coming on here and you guys can help me work it as well. Feel free to DM me if you have any tips on using StreamYard. I'd be really appreciative. Lisa or Coley, if you know why the comments on Twitter or whatever aren't working, DM me and let me know. Maybe I can figure out how to fix it. But thank you everybody for coming. I can't believe we're almost at 160 people. You guys fucking rock. I don't know if I could curse on here, but I just did. So thanks for coming. I'm going to head out. It's after 1 and I worked all day. I'm tired as hell. So I will talk to you guys. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow on Twitter. I'm Joe with UAP Reporting Center. I post videos of interviews with all the leading people in UFO world on our YouTube. I'm active on X every single day. Anything new happening in the world of UAPs, I am all over it, bringing you the most up-to-date news, doing my own investigations, doing my own research. I'm not just the guy that forwards other people's stuff, which I do because that's forwarding the news, but I do my own research. I write my own articles. I do all that as well. So, I'm in it all the way. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Lisa. You fucking rock. You're like, cool. I'm so glad we met. And yeah, I'll probably be back on here tomorrow. So stay tuned. And all right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Subscribe to the YouTube. Thanks. Bye. Roswell's.